What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Corey, aka Mr. Manage, if you have not been here before. So you guys know I sold Xena, and I said I would post the Camaro parts that I had left for sale. So I'm going to do that here. Now, you're going to see no one commented on my Camaro and I was waiting for it. I had a different spoiler. No one said anything. So I was wondering how I was going to come out with a video of it because the Camaro's gone and that was one video I forgot to shoot. I ended up getting the LA Street Fighter spoiler on my Camaro. I think it was like close to 800 bucks. It's pretty expensive. I believe they like made the order. And I was going to go over some things with how I installed that, but I'm going to do that in a different video if you guys even want it. If you do want it, let me know. That spoiler is a lot more aggressive, looks way better in my opinion. It fits the back of the Camaro way better because it's bigger and the Camaro had big wheels and stuff. So that being said, you're going to see my Wicker bill here for sale. I have given a lot of stuff away during the course of this segment of the channel with the Camaro, so I'm not giving away any of this stuff. So anything that I have, the prices will be down in the description and you will have to pay for shipping. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you what I have here. If you want it, I'll put my email in the description. Shoot me an email if you want it with an address. I will tell you how much it costs to ship it to you. If you want to pay it, we're going to work with Venmo. If you don't have Venmo, you're going to have to get it because I'm not taking any other form of payment. Unless you're local and here in Wisconsin or Illinois or something like that, then maybe we can arrange something, but otherwise I'll take Venmo and I'll ship it to you. I have no desire to take any of your money, guys, so don't think that I'm not going to ship anything to you. I've shipped plenty of stuff for free to people, so that's how that's going to work. I'll have the prices down below. Get Venmo, you'll add me, I'll go through that in detail with the email if you email me, and I'll tell you how much it costs for shipping. If you say you agree, you send me the money, I'll ship it out to you and I'll send you the tracking code. So without delaying this video, it's going to be a short one. Let's see. So the things that I have left, I have the engine cover because I never put it back on. So if anyone wants that, if they want to like paint one, or if they don't have one, that's an extra engine cover. That's in pretty good shape. If you guys don't know, if you look up how much those are, they're actually not cheap. So there you go. There goes one that's in really good condition. You can do whatever you want with it, paint it. I have the factory radio, obviously, which is, again, in pretty good condition. Anything you see here that's not aftermarket had roughly 47 to 60,000 miles on it, if you even want to count the mileage on some of these electronics. That's just extra parts for a gauge. I have my original throttle bottle. My original throttle body. I put it in a plastic bag ever since I got my 80mm. So if you guys want an original one, so that way you can have two, or you can send this one out to get ported. Again, this one has very low mileage on it. I mean, it is a little bit dirty, but I haven't touched it since I removed it and put on the overkill. So maybe that was at like 59,000 miles. So again, if you want one that's in good shape that you know is going to work, that way you can port it. I mean, they say that these throttle bodies, the stock ones, if you port them, get them CNC ported, they're just as good as the 80 mils. I've heard good things about them, so that's up to you guys if you want that. I have both my stock headlights still, and these are in really good shape too. I had my halos put on, so if you guys want these, anyone who just needs a stock headlight, or if anyone wants to do like a project with RGB or anything like that, you have a set of headlights that are going to be, fairly affordable. You can take those. I have both of them. This is the other part of the radio. And I think that's pretty much it. That's the other headlight. And then I have some couplings and stuff like that, some elbows, if you guys want anything like that. And then over here, I have probably the item that's going to sell, in my opinion, the fastest. This is the Wicker bill still, the Z01 add-on. So you will get this Wicker bill, and this spoiler is like this because when I took this off, I had a hard time getting off the Camaro, and I stripped the screw. Where is it at? Right here. A screw stripped, so I couldn't actually unscrew this from my trunk lid. Let me see if I can zoom in on that. I couldn't unscrew it from my trunk lid. I actually had to snap it off because this piece was just twisting and it wasn't like stuck. Like this is stuck, like you can't move it. You can bolt on something. Like this was over here, but it was spinning inside this plastic. So I actually had to rip off the whole damn trunk lid. So I can still unbolt this. I could send the Wicker bill with the screws, but you will have to source your own like rib nuts, the piece that goes into the actual spoiler that you drill in. You can get them from Harbor Freight. They're pretty cheap. You'll essentially just have to source those, get your own rib nut gun, and then do that. But that's going to be a very affordable price too compared to what it is for full price. But I think that's going to go the fastest. As far as gauges go, I do have an aftermarket from Glowshift meant to fit your factory pillar. It's not like the one I had. The one I had, it replaced the A-pillar completely. This is not meant to replace the A-pillar. It doesn't have the clips. It's solely meant to go on top of the factory pillar, and I have both of them in here. I have my old factory one, so if you pull this out, you have this one, and then you have the factory one. So literally this would just go on here, and I'll sell it, both of them together, and you would essentially pin these however you want to pin them with double-sided tape. I don't have the tools for that anymore, but you would pin these together, screw them together, and then you would slide this in completely together, and you would drill a hole through this, and you can get your wires in that way. So that'll be for sale, and that's pretty much going to be it. Oh, and I also have my V6 brakes still. So give me 1 second. So as far as the V6 brakes go, some people, like the SS guys, like the smaller brakes because if they run like a smaller wheel in the back, so that way they can get a bigger tire, they like the smaller brakes. That way they could fit the wheel, because the wheel won't fit with the Brembo, so they'll actually downgrade the V6 brakes. So if you're an SS guy and you want the rear brakes, I have those. I also have the front brakes. So I have all set of 4. If you guys don't want to do the big brake upgrade like I did, but you still want like painted calipers and stuff, this would be a good time to get these, because they're going to be cheap, and you can get them and pretty much they're ready to be sanded. You have them off the car, so you can sand them, paint them, and throw them on the car and just exchange yours. You don't have to worry about taking yours off and not being able to drive it for a couple days or whatever it is. So that would be good for somebody like that. So those are things I have for sale. Again, prices will be down below. Shoot me an email, which is listed below. And you know, I look forward to probably doing business with some of you guys. Again, I can't give away any of this for free because this money is going to be used towards my new build. So I'm trying to get all the money I can get. So again, thank you guys for being here. If you're still here even after I sold Xena, thank you for the love and support you guys continue to show me. I actually got a lot of good feedback on that last video. I thought that for sure I'd lose a lot of people. I got a lot of feedback, so it's all the people that gave me like saying that I inspired them, you know, and stuff like that. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. That's the goal. You know, I want people to know that they can modify their cars for a decent price, or if you budget accordingly and you just manage everything, you can definitely do it and you know, have fun while you're doing it. So I'm glad that I was able to inspire people, and I really appreciate the support from the community. Instead of just saying, oh, this guy's done with Camaros, people were like, yeah, I can't wait for the next thing. So I'm glad that I was able to build that relationship with those of you that I was able to build that relationship with. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe for the future build. I think it's going to be sick. I'm going to be getting into a lot of my own stuff officially, like building the engine when the time comes, my own tuning, doing everything myself. So I'm pretty excited. Some of you guys had good comments about what vehicle you think I should build. I will say I did test drive a Corvette. That's all I'm going to say, though. Okay, so as usual, just a guy living life. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you guys for the next video. Bye.
Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Take my